So, hi, it's Amber. Um, like I said in the beginning when I started this, that I really just wanted to document everything that was going on, um, constantly, basically, and to share my story of what I'm going through. And if anyone else is going through the same thing as I'm going through this, maybe they can learn some things or get education on things that can stop them from ever having to go through the things I'm going through right now. So, it is now Tuesday. It is 2:40 a.m. and I not only have been laying here in pain, but my kidneys also hurt so bad. And because I've been going to the emergency room every day and getting 2 bags of fluid, and I know how much better that feels. I knew that my kidneys were dehydrated and I needed fluid. Um, I'm so angry right now because, well, so first of all, I called the nephrologist, which is the kidney doctor that's on duty. Um, my nurse had told me that I was only allowed to have 1 bag of fluids every 12 hours, so once a day, and then it's supposed to run for 12 hours, and then I wait till the next day. I have an infection right now, which means when you have an infection, which is a UTI that goes up in your kidneys, that you need even more fluids. So I called the nephrologist that was on duty for the night, and I talked to him, and I explained the situation, and he told me that yes, it totally sounded like I needed to have more fluids, but he couldn't authorize it because he was not the person that placed the order for me to have the IV. So I understood all that, and he told me to call my primary care doctor's office and speak with the person on call there. So I did that, and the person who was on call actually ended up being my primary care doctor. When I was talking to my doctor, I found out so many disturbing things. It's crazy. First of all, apparently the real order is that I'm supposed to have 2 bags of fluids a day. And my at-home nurse told me only one. So that's one of the main reasons I've been having to go to the emergency room every single day, because I'm not getting enough fluids because of what she told me. He also said that the nurse told him that I was taking more fluids than I was supposed to, which is totally not correct. I've only had 1 bag per day uh, since it was set up and she came over. Furthermore, he told me that he wants to stop this IV, have it taken out, and stop giving me fluids sometime this week because he doesn't think that I need them. He's a really young doctor, and he does not understand that for the past year I've been in this bed and not been able to do anything. Um, Mostly because of the pain, also because my body's just too tired to get up and do anything. I just can't. And I'm now realizing it's because I'm just always so dehydrated that I can't do anything. My body has no fluids to get up and go and do anything. And I cannot consume the amount of water that I need to make my kidneys function properly and make me feel right in that way. He also mentioned that he felt like I was abusing the abusing the water, I guess, saying that he didn't really explain that. He just said that he felt like I was abusing the IV situation, or that's kind of when he said that the nurse had told him that I was taking more than I should. I do not understand how you could abuse water going into your body. It makes absolutely no sense to me. But those are the words that he used. So I finally just hooked up another IV to myself, and I'm already starting to feel so much better. So that's good. But now, my nephrologist is older. He knows about kidneys. He knows that it's so important to have fluids going to your kidneys, especially when you have kidney disease and kidney problems. And yet I have this young doctor who is making these decisions, and I've been told by everyone that only a primary care doctor can authorize and set up the IV in the PICC line that goes into your arm. So I'm dependent on him to get these fluids to make me feel better, and he's just so ignorant about everything that he just wants to stop it. It could be because he doesn't think it's normal, because, I'm not very old, and it doesn't, seem, I guess, outward appearances that this is something that I need, but it definitely is. It makes me feel so much better. But he really he didn't want to listen to what I was saying. And I asked him, have you talked to my nephrologist, my kidney doctor, about the situation, basically thinking that if my nephrologist could explain, tell him, make him understand how important it is for me to be getting these fluids, and that, somehow, for some reason, I'm not getting those fluids, and it's important that I am, that he would understand. But like I said, he doesn't. He said he tried to get a hold of him last week, and he couldn't. It's just crazy. I'm so upset that I've been going to the emergency room every single day to get the fluids and a break from my pain. But the fluids were the most important because it makes me feel so much better, even not having the pain medicine. And had the nurse understood or gotten the orders right, I would have been getting 2 bags a day, and everything would have been fine. I probably wouldn't have had to go to the emergency room constantly like I have been, especially after I learned they couldn't do anything for the pain. So I was basically just going to get fluids because I was so dehydrated and my kidneys were hurting so bad that I needed it. So it's just more incompetency, the doctors not doing what they're supposed to be doing, not knowing what they're supposed to be doing, not knowing anything, and not listening to me. I've been at this for my entire life. I've had this disease, and I feel like I have a degree, just from all the experience I've had with hospitals, doctors, everything, etc. And now I have a doctor who's younger than me, just finished his residency, and basically my well-being and my quality of life is in this person's hands, who doesn't understand any of it and doesn't care. and who's crazy, because who can come up with you're abusing your IV fluids? Uh, if that means, that he's saying I'm taking more than I'm supposed to, totally haven't been doing this one bag a day, even though that's not how it was supposed to be. I was supposed to be taking it constantly throughout the day. It's just so aggravating. So I just found that out, and I'm just documenting it and letting me know to myself in the computer, mostly because I'm in so much pain. I can't remember anything these days, so it's something to look back on, and a record to show, hopefully, lawyers, and medical boards, and anyone else who can do something about the horrible treatment I'm getting from these doctors. So that's just it. My pain level is still at a 10, because my doctor lowered my pain medication to a point where I just can't handle the pain, and I did take some extra of the smaller dosage, what they call breakthrough medicine, which is supposed to be for pain that you feel. You have a long-acting medication, and then the breakthrough medicine is for what you take when you're feeling pain, even though you're on that. And that's what was happening. I was feeling pain, even though I was on the long-acting, and so I took that breakthrough medicine. There was nothing else I can do. It was a weekend. I couldn't get a hold of the doctor. Go into the emergency room. They can't write me a prescription. They can't do anything to help me with the pain in that way, because they say that that's my pain clinic doctor's job. So once again, it's just a complete disaster, and I'm the one left suffering here. Thankfully, my brain, I'm smart, and maybe when I'm better, you will be able to see a whole lot more of that. Right now, it's probably not very evident, but I still have enough smarts going on through all of this to start figuring this stuff out, that people are messing up, there's something going wrong, miscommunications, and remembering to just reach out and call, because had I not talked to him tonight, I would have ended up going to the emergency room again, which would have made it every single day for 10 days, and only to get the fluids, since they can't help me with the pain. And I have no one to take me there, so I would have had to been taken by calling 911 and getting an ambulance, which is just completely embarrassing, especially when you're just going for some fluids for your body. So I made it very clear to him when he told me that it was supposed to be every 12 hours a new bag, that, I repeated it 3 times and said, so you're saying that I can hook myself up to another bag, because my nurse was, saying that I can't take more than what he had said, and I would be in trouble. Like I said, for some reason, the fluids are controlled like a narcotic. It's weird, and I don't understand it, but I got to hook myself up, and I'm starting to feel better. And I feel like I might actually sleep again tonight, so it'll be the second night that I will get sleep. So, good news. It's been horrible, almost 12 hours being dehydrated and hurting to get to the point where I just said, fuck it, I'm calling the after hours doctors. Um, it's just so much ignorance and not knowing what they're doing. It's amazing. These people should not be doctors at all. And I'm going to try and do whatever I can to stop that, because these people shouldn't be treating anyone if they don't know what they're doing. And it's very clear to me that these doctors don't know what they're doing. So I'm going to try and get some sleep now. That was just another thing that has happened, and I just wanted to document it and put it out there. So, uh, talk to myself in the computer tomorrow morning, probably. Good night, Amber.